Good day, sir. This is task number 1C and we'll start this presentation with the topic, Pag-ibig sa Tinubuang Lupa. The source of our topic is an American photographer and a historian, and his name is Jim Richardson. He is born on 5th of December 1947 and he lives in Belleville, Kansas, United States of America. On June 12, 1898, Emilio Aguinaldo declares the independence of the Philippines. The poem was also published on the house of Emilio Aguinaldo, also known as Aguinaldo Shrine. The poem was written to exhort the Filipinos to join the crusade to achieve the real Philippine independence. What this poem wants to convey to every Filipino citizen is that they must be patriotic. He wanted the Filipinos to fight back from the abomination they were suffering from the hands of the Spaniards. The poem shows Andres Bonifacio's love for his country. The Philippines is his homeland. Many give their lives to be free, so he hoped the Filipinos do not lose their love for their motherland. The second topic of this presentation is mag-aral ng Katipunan. The source of this topic is the utak ng Katipunan, Emilio Jacinto E. Dizon. He was a great Filipino general during the Philippine Revolution. Most of the 73 Katipunan documents were seized by the Guardia Civil in Manila in 1896 and 1897 and locked away for decades in the Spanish military archives. Draft contributions to Kalayaan and KKK newspapers, and letters of Andres Bonifacio and Emilio Jacinto. The intended audience were the Katipuneros. It was written to be heard or read by the other to help them change their thoughts and principles to become a better person. The purpose was to be as a true Filipino brotherhood that has a willingness to sacrifice his life for the country. The content of the story is that every word, sentence, letter that we tell other people, we must use our head and heart and think as if they are telling it to you.
Tone. Jacinto is teaching the Katipunan on how they will act.
The third topic of this task is Declaration of the Philippine Independence. The source of this topic is the first president of the Philippines, Emilio Aguinaldo. He is born on March 22, 1869 near Cavite in Luzon. The Philippine Declaration of Independence was proclaimed by Filipino Revolutionary Forces General Emilio Aguinaldo on 12 of June 1898 in Kawit, Cavite, Philippines. The intended audience was the general public or the Filipinos specifically. To proclaim the sovereignty and independence of the Philippines from the colonial rule of Spanish Empire. He believed that such a move would inspire the people to fight more eagerly against the Spaniards. Being the fruit of one man's determination to speak for a nation, at that precise moment in history, was perhaps united only in their desire to expel the colonial powers. The last topic of this presentation is the graphic organizer. The white triangle signifying the distinctive emblem of the famous Society of the Katipunan, which by means of its blood compact inspired the masses to rise in revolution. The colors of blue, red, and white commemorating the flag of the United States of North America as a manifestation of our profound gratitude towards this great nation for its disinterested protection which it lent us and continues lending us. The 8 rays signifying the 8 provinces Manila, Cavite, Bulacan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Bataan, Laguna, and Batangas, which declared themselves in a state of war as soon as the first revolt was initiated. The three stars signifying the three principal islands of this archipelago, Luzon, Mindanao, and Panay, where this revolutionary movement started.